Zendaya and Tom Holland may have just pulled off one of Hollywood's most private weddings ever. While fans spent months zooming in on rings, analyzing interviews, and chasing rumors, the couple was quietly celebrating their marriage behind closed doors in the English countryside. And now, new details are finally emerging about what happened when their closest friends and family gathered to celebrate them. On August 4th, Zendaya and Tom Holland reportedly hosted a private wedding celebration at Beaverbrook Hotel in Surrey, England. The luxury country house sits on a massive 370-acre estate, surrounded by gardens, cottages, and the kind of secluded setting that makes it perfect for celebrities who desperately want privacy. The location is also close to Tom's hometown of Kingston-upon-Thames, making the choice feel even more personal. According to People, the celebration was attended by family and friends, with Tom's three brothers, Sam, Harry, and Paddy, among those present. The brothers reportedly wore black tuxedos with delicate wildflowers tucked into their buttonholes. It sounds less like a massive Hollywood production and more like an intimate countryside gathering. And that may have been exactly the point. Because for months, the public had absolutely no idea what was really happening. The clues started piling up earlier this year. In March, Zendaya's longtime stylist Law Roach caused a social media frenzy when he claimed that the wedding had already happened. Asked about the couple on a red carpet, Roach essentially told reporters they had missed it. He later doubled down, saying it was true. Then came the 2026 Oscars. Zendaya appeared on the red carpet wearing what looked like a wedding band alongside her engagement ring. Suddenly, the speculation exploded again. Was this simply jewelry? Was it a fashion choice? Or was Zendaya quietly confirming something without saying a word? She still didn't give fans the answer they wanted. And then Tom Holland finally came dangerously close to revealing everything. The internet had already been flooded with fake AI-generated images supposedly showing Zendaya in a wedding dress. Some looked convincing enough that even people close to the couple reportedly had questions. But Holland wasn't fooled. During an interview published in June, he was asked about the fake wedding photos and whether he had to explain the situation to his relatives. His answer changed everything. He essentially revealed that his family didn't need an explanation because they had actually been there. In other words, the fake images weren't fooling the people who mattered most because they already knew what the real wedding looked like. Holland then made it clear that he wasn't interested in revealing much more, basically drawing a line around one of the most personal moments of his life. And that boundary seems to be extremely important to both of them. Zendaya has openly explained why she doesn't want every detail of her relationship available to the public. She understands why fans are fascinated. After all, millions of people watched her and Holland fall in love on screen as Peter Parker and MJ before their real-life romance became public. But she has also made it clear that being famous doesn't mean every part of her personal life belongs to the audience. She has talked about wanting to preserve certain things for herself, Tom, and the people closest to them. And honestly, that may explain how they managed to keep an actual wedding so quiet while being two of the most recognizable young stars in the world. Think about how unusual that is. Their relationship became public in 2021 after photographers caught them kissing inside a car. Before that, fans had been speculating about their chemistry for years. They had met while filming the first Spider-Man movie, and their on-screen relationship only made the rumors stronger. Peter Parker and MJ kissed on screen in 2019. 2 years later, fans discovered that the chemistry wasn't entirely fictional. Tom later became increasingly open about how important Zendaya is to him. He has described her as his best friend and talked about feeling supported and safe with her. In another interview, he explained how valuable it is to have someone who understands the strange pressures of Hollywood because she is living the same life. Now, there's an even bigger difference. Tom doesn't simply talk about Zendaya as his girlfriend or fiancée anymore. He calls her his wife. During a quick-fire interview in July, Holland was asked who he would want to take on a holiday to Greece. His answer was simple: his wife. It was another tiny confirmation from someone who clearly isn't interested in turning his marriage into a public spectacle. And that brings us back to the mysterious celebration in Surrey. The details that have emerged are surprisingly understated. No giant celebrity red carpet. No massive public ceremony. No carefully staged photo album released the next morning. Just family. Friends. A luxury countryside estate. Black tuxedos. Wildflowers. And a couple who had already spent months refusing to give the world every detail. Even Zendaya's stylist has suggested there won't necessarily be another giant wedding event for fans to watch. That makes this celebration even more interesting. Because Hollywood weddings are usually built for attention. Designer dresses, celebrity guests, magazine covers, exclusive photos, and endless speculation can turn one day into a global media event. Zendaya and Tom seem to have chosen the opposite approach. They let the world speculate. They watched fake wedding photos spread online. They let fans analyze rings. They allowed rumors to explode. And when the truth finally started coming out, they revealed only enough to confirm what mattered. They were married. They celebrated with the people closest to them. And the rest belongs to them. Maybe that's what makes their story so fascinating. These two met as young actors on one of the world's biggest movie franchises, became one of Hollywood's most talked about couples, and somehow managed to protect the biggest moment of their relationship from becoming another celebrity spectacle. 4 years, fans wanted proof. Now they have it. But they still don't have the full story, and judging by everything Zendaya and Tom have said, they probably never will. And perhaps that's the most unexpected part of their wedding story. In an era when celebrities can share almost every moment of their lives online, Zendaya and Tom Holland appear to have chosen something much harder to achieve, keeping one special moment completely theirs. And after everything the public has watched them go through, maybe that privacy is the real celebration.